this. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the Playdate. Before we get going, quick reminder that Awakened doors are open, but they're closing on Wednesday. So, if you do want to come, make sure you sign up before then. And now, on to the main event, which is Gillian Wray, who is the host of the Unmuted podcast and host of the Unmuted Lounge, which is all about women helping them find their voice, helping women find their voice, and with amazing writing activities. And if you know me, you know I love everything that Gillian does. So I'm very happy to have you here, and I will let you take over.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here. When you said, okay, would you like to do something in the money playground? I'm like, yes, I would, because I love coming here. I love your little Sunday boosts. And when you're the person who's doing it all, I'm like, it's always something that's a little bit fun. And so I thought, well, I don't want to bring anything too serious to you because it's the money playground, but let's bring something fun, but also something that actually does something as well. So we've gone with journaling with the Jester. And like, there are loads of different ways that we can journal. There are loads of different things we can do. And if you come to my Unmuted Lounge, I'm always doing different creative journaling sessions where we have different prompts and stuff. And we do it in different ways. And with the Jester, I was like, okay, what would the Jester do? They would be like somebody who's a little bit subversive. They'd be the comic person. They'd be the person that's going to like interrupt your normal flow of thoughts and get into your subconscious by making you laugh or by making you think about things a little bit differently and see them in a different way. So, um, you know those voices in your head, the ones that sound a bit like you, but they're definitely not cheering you on. No one
Mhm.
has those here. We're all super positive. Every voice in our head is all like, yeah, go Jessica, go Felicia, yeah. No, you know that inner critic, that guy, yeah. Let's have a deal with him tonight or her. Um, this is the voice that edits, it questions us, it doubts, it undermines us, it rewrites us, and just messes up our sense of who we are. So yeah, let's deal with him or her. Mine is a him, which is why I'm going to keep saying him. But like, even though it's my
If it's
voice,
someone who's quietening us, it's probably Hey. I think this is someone that we all need to deal with. Felicia and I are going to be right into this.
yeah.
Definitely.
So
Oh, you froze. Or have I frozen?
they sound like us, but they're not actually on our side.
Oh dear.
Pointing out, like, you'll look in the mirror, for example, and you'll be like, oh, you look a bit tired. Or look at those bags under your eyes. Or it's like, oh, why are you like this? Or, well, it's also got the voice of comparison in there sometimes. Susan would have done it better. Whoever Susan is, I don't know, but she
We
probably
all
would
we
have
all know Susan would have done
We all
it.
know Susan, yeah.
So, has anyone had anything that their inner critic has been saying to them lately that they can think of off the top of their head that they'd be like, yeah, you need to pipe down, guy.
Yeah, mine, you look so old. You're getting really old. You're
Yeah.
looking old. Fuck off.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Maybe. Do you have to say it in that tone? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, I look fabulous for my age is okay, but
yeah.
not you look old.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 86. I'm doing fabulous.
I was gonna say, yeah, for 86, you're looking fucking hot.
Right?
For 23, might need a little bit more moisturizer.
A little, but
Yeah, so it's always got something to say. When I first started my like doing affirmations and things as well as part of my journaling, I remember once I was writing this affirmation, I was writing out, I am a prolific and wonderful writer. There's no like, I'm a prolific and wonderful writer. And my inner critic goes to me, oh yeah, that's why you had AI write that email for you.
No.
And I'm like, I did it because I wanted some help, okay? So it's like they've always got something to say. And I think the best way to deal with the inner critic is to actually make them into a bit of a character and to be like, okay, you exist in my brain, but I don't have to think of you as me. I can externalize you a bit by making you into something ridiculous. So, and I'm glad I've got Felicia here today because you got your pen and paper, Felicia.
No, 2 seconds and I will have.
Yes.
We've
Uh,
got a green pen tonight.
oh, okay. Oh,
I
that's
love the green pen. I feel
where's
like I'm edgy when I have a green
the
pen.
you got a green pen. I've
Well, I mean, I think this is like, after working in corporate forever, where it's
mm,
always black or blue. It's like,
yeah.
I'm going to use green pens.
We always had lots of green pens when I was a primary school teacher, green and pink,
Mm,
always marking in those.
mm.
So, um, yeah, so this guy or this woman, whoever they are, we're going to give them a name, whatever name you want to give them. Um, Perfect Penelope, the editor, just because they edit your entire life. Miserable Mary, I don't know, Judgy Jim, any name you want. You name them. It's up to you. And then we're going to think about what do they look like? Um, and we're going to draw them. We're not just going to write about them, we're going to draw them, what they look like. And if anything says to you when you're trying to draw it, you're rubbish at drawing, that's him, get rid of him. So we're going to just like draw a little sketch of who we think that they are. What kind of things, what do they wear? Uh, do they have a clipboard permanently? Mine's is likes to sit in a swivel chair and just look at me from the other side of the room disapprovingly. So, so yeah. So we just like drew a little, really, really quick little sketch. If you're a stick person drawer like me, that's drawer artist like me, that's also fine. But if you want to make it arty, have a go. Just like create a little personality for them. I'll give you a couple
Gillian,
of
I'm
ideas.
not loving this because you know how I make everyone draw pictures. Now you're
Yeah,
doing it to me. Come on.
I learned from the best. I
You've
learned
seen
from the
my
best.
stars.
So yeah, I mean it's just like a little representation. Mine's has got like he doesn't have a lot of hair on his head. He's got and he's got these really sort of starey sort of down eyes. I'm really bad at drawing, but oh no, I have to write that in a speech bubble.
No.
I have to write that in a speech bubble. He's saying that you're bad at drawing. No, I'm not. There we go. I knew it would slip out. I've been trying to deal with that one. Right. Clipboard. I mean, some people when they do this, they might think of an actual person, a judgy boss that they've had in the past, their year 9 French teacher, or that might just be me. Um, yeah, kind of just a character that's got something to say. I'm excited. I'm excited to see your drawings.
We've got to share them.
I don't know what his name is, but it is a bloke.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Okay.
We're going to give him a really rude name.
Have you given him a rude name?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm calling mine Judgy Jim, but like, this is anything you like at all.
I'm going to give mine a dirty name too now.
I don't know why he looks like this. This is just what has sprung from my pen.
Best way to go, isn't it? Though
I don't,
sometimes just let your pen go and see what it comes up with.
yeah, because the voice doesn't have a face in my head, but it
No.
does now.
Well, I always thought mine was going to be a woman because like it's your internal voice.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make it a man because like those are the messages that I always get from Fucknut Fred.
What did you call him?
Fucknut
Love
Fred.
it. Fuck
Oh,
that.
fuck off, Fred.
You inspired me. Originally he was put down Pete, but now he's fucked up Fred. Gillian, you might have to take yours to the next level.
Don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
and I'll put a swearing warning
You
on this
have to put explicit on this. You have to mark it with a little E.
one.
Ah, dear. Got these big shoes on now. Right.
Like clowns.
All right. And then when you've drawn him, if you wish to share him with the group, you're welcome to.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
his swivel chat.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Fuck off, Fred.
Yeah, I'm
I
telling
love
you,
it.
fuck off, Fred.
Yeah.
Fuck off,
So
Fred.
I've got my
Looks in the mirror and
time.
goes, well, you look
Oh,
old, don't you? I'm like, fuck off,
Yeah.
Fred.
fuck off,
Fuck off,
Fred.
Fred. Yeah,
Not bad. Thank you,
exactly.
Gillian.
So mine's a suit guy with a
Okay.
surly look on his face, although it looks a
Oh,
bit more
yeah.
like a kimono at the moment.
It's a
And a comb
stance and
and a comb
everything. Yeah.
over. Sorry, what's that?
He's got that stance and everything, hasn't he? He's just kind of like,
Mm,
yeah, I've got something to say.
swinging dick syndrome.
Exactly. Exactly. Uh,
Mine's a bit sort of dweeby. Mine's a bit
It,
sort
ah,
of,
he is. I
yeah,
reckon
he's a dweeb.
yeah.
Fred shouldn't have an opinion about you because he's obviously way more wussy than
He's
you've
just
got.
like,
You've got more power than he does.
oh, I kick your ass, Fred. Sorry,
So
I've gone to the dogs this evening. Apparently, I've done a very
I
bad
love
day.
it. So I'm going to put a couple of little speech bubbles around Judgy Jim, which is just such a tame name now. I'm really disappointed in myself.
Well, let's take a moment and amp this up.
I don't know.
Are you sure you want to record this?
I've always called him this. I don't know what else to call him now.
I think
Um,
I do always warn that I swear, so
yeah.
it's fine. Everybody knows that I've got a gutter mouth.
And I've already
What we
put
didn't know is that you two did as well.
we already put that you're bad at drawing in there because that blurted out while I was drawing. That was like, it couldn't wait to say that to me. So I've written that in there. So I'm going to put a few things in there, the kind of things it said to me lately. Like, um, mine likes to tell me about how old I'm looking as well, actually, Felicia.
Cheap of them. They've no
I
business doing
know.
that.
Oh my, why is this so easy? Why am I thinking of so many things to write so quickly? For goodness sake, this is bad. Right, why?
Years of training, Gillian.
Yeah, I
Years of
know.
training.
Uh,
One of my speech bubbles says blah 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 because
yeah.
that's what Fred says when I'm coming up with something brilliant. Fred goes blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
Like here she
I
goes
heard it
again.
all
Here she goes again.
before.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that kind of like, why are you like this? All of these things. But, now they're not in our head. They're on the journal, they're in the paper. And like Felicia's already talking back to fuck off Fred. She's got a lot of things to say to him. Like, but now we can talk back to him. We can say, when it's saying to you, you know, you've lost the plot. And I'm like, yeah, the plot was rubbish. Of course I've lost it. I'm taking another direction, Judgy Jim. I've got better things to do, you know? You're looking old today. Shut up, Judgy Jim. I'm looking fine. It's like you can talk back to him now. He can be like, yeah, do you know what? I've got other things to do. I've got better things to do than listen to you. I'm just going to get on with my life. Um, so I'm going to read you a little poem that I wrote about the inner editor because as a writer, I had to get rid of my inner editor. Otherwise, I was going to just spend the whole time judging every sentence that I wrote. And so one day I was trying to write something and I wrote this poem because I was like, you know what? I can't get it out of my head that he's just standing there saying, that's not very good, or I wouldn't have used that word, or actually, do you know what? That's not the right punctuation. And I'm like, stop. So I wrote this poem. It's called The Editor. The inner editor the one who censors, needs to be given a job. I told mine to stick the kettle on while I wrote these lines. He popped in to say we were out of tea and that a real poem needs line breaks. I reminded him that Tesco was still open and I'd really like some tea. He went to get his coat on, but before he left, he told me my semicolon on that top line wasn't doing anything. Oh, and stop using so many exclamation marks. He gave me a gift and I foolishly opened it. A huge box of self-doubts. I could taste their bitterness before they got near my mouth. So I threw them in the bin. I don't know where he went for that tea, but I've not seen him in a while. So while he's gone, I'll add an M dash and a final flourish and hit publish. So I think that this is really what we need to do with this guy. We know who he is now. We've got him out of our head. We've given him a name. We can even see him. We've told him where to go. Let's really send him somewhere. Let's send him on vacation, on holiday. Where are we going to send him? What's he going to do when he gets there? And then we're going to write a little postcard from him. So just a few lines. So if you think about this judgy person or this miserable person, where would you like to send them on holiday? And how complaining and unhappy are they going to be about it when they get there? Because instead of judging you and having something to say about you, maybe I've sent Judgy Jim to Ibiza and he's moaning about the fact that he can't get a good night's sleep because there's too many raves going on. I don't know. Where am I going to send him that he's not going to be happy? And write a couple of lines like that. We've sent him off. Where is he going? I'll use my record.
And then we're writing what? A postcard from him to us or
I
us to
write a
him?
postcard from him to us to say what he's doing. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, just write a few
Mhm.
lines from him. And you might want to end with them telling you that they're going to be back soon. See you soon. Maybe they miss us. Do you think they miss us? I don't know. Yeah, I think
Oh,
Judgy Jim misses
definitely.
me.
Yeah.
I miss you. I love postcards, by the way. I collect them. I like this postcard. I bought it in Italy.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is probably why I thought about this activity because I was looking at my postcards thinking, what should I do? But yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Anyone want to read their postcard or a bit of it, or tell us where you've sent him, or just summarize it?
After you, Jessica.
I can do it. So I sent mine to another planet
Yes.
and I said, get off of my planet. Actually, I wanted to say I probably should have gone, get out of my universe because it is in.
Yeah.
So I've said, I've got a snarky postcard saying, I'm very disappointed that you did that. In fact, I'm not sure how you managed it. I don't think you had it in you.
I love
And I've got nobody to correct here.
that.
Let me come back. I'll make you better.
Oh,
Fuck nut, Fred.
I love that. Let me come back.
That's
Oh,
very
he's almost
cool.
begging you. Like, oh, I love that. That's so good.
I sent fuck off Fred to America. I don't know why. It's just the first thing that came
He
to
probably
mind.
belongs there.
I'm sending fuck off Fred to America where he will be surrounded by bigots and MAGA supporters who turn on him. Why are you such a dweeb, dude? No one asks for your opinion. They talk over him and they judge him. And his postcard says, I'm sorry I was so mean. Please let me come back. No, fuck off, Fred. No.
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 So yeah, I don't know where mine is, but all I could think about was it was an island and it was just full of penguins. So
Oh, the poor penguins.
I know they don't deserve it. Well, I'm here. I've come to the island, but it's so cold. I hate the penguins. They look at me weird. I'm going to be back in a week or so. I'll see you soon. And I'm like, no, you won't, Judgy Jim, because I've evicted you. There's no room in my brain for you anymore. You are not coming back, and you're gone. This is where you live now with those penguins. Sorry, penguins.
Sorry,
So
penguins. We've changed the locks.
yeah, we've changed the
They can't
locks.
go
You're
back
not
in.
coming back. And that's really kind of the point of this is that when you hear that voice in the future, you can be like, oh, it's him again. Oh, yeah, well, what's he doing here? He's trying to get his way back in. He lives in outer space. He lives in America. He lives on an island with these penguins,
Judgmental penguins.
judgmental penguins. He knows what it feels like now. So yeah, it's like he's not a big a threat. The voice isn't as big a threat when it doesn't really belong to us, when we know it's a character. And that's really journaling with the Jester. I hope that you enjoyed that little activity.
Oh, that was great.
I loved it. Thank you. I'm like, I've never laughed so much at someone judging me before, or me judging me.
Yeah, it's us judging us, but it's not really us, is it? Because it's the voices that have collected over time,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's not really us. Like, we don't really think of ourselves like that. We think of
Mm,
ourselves as like, well, goddesses, really.
mm,
I thought it was going to be a woman's voice, as you said, Jessica, became
Yeah.
a
mm.
reflection of mine, but
It could have
no.
been me. I could have prejudged it by keeping court because like mine is already a man, but it
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah, it's a tricky one because like the internal dialogue is, but where does that internal dialogue come from? It comes from these experiences throughout our lives, right? Which
And it yeah, and it could just be that in this particular way, it's easier to think of them as something other than us as well. And
Yeah.
obviously that might make it easier to do that. Yeah. So thank you for
thank
having me.
you. Um, do you have anything you want to say, Felicia?
That was lovely. Thank you, Gillian. I loved your poem.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
That was very nice. And I'm going to create some more people in my head now. They can
Mm,
get rid of all the shit.
yeah. There's
Judgment
something.
belongs to Fred. Procrastination belongs to Penelope or something.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah. Just it's just that kind of make them not a part of you, and then they're easier to deal with.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. Cool. And
Can
before
we
we,
create some sort of
sorry.
alternative that's like really positive?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. That's like, I mean, one of the things that we can do, even with these things that they're saying to us in these speech bubbles, is we could be like, okay, well, how do we turn that into positive affirmations? And then we could write positive affirmations from the things that they've been saying to us by correcting them and putting that more positive.
Hmm.
So yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And you have a plug for us, I do believe, because you've got something very exciting coming up for anyone who's watching on replay or
Me.
do you want to talk about it?
So at the moment, I've got a couple of exciting things going on, but
Yeah.
I've just launched my program, the Sovereign Descent, and that is a program. It's 8 weeks of working with me in a small group, and we're going to dig into where all these voices came from in the first place. And we're going to start finding our true, authentic voice together. And you're going to go from, you know, maybe feeling a bit insecure about what you want to say or finding it difficult to speak about things in certain rooms. And we are going to, by the end of it, we are going to be so confident and so clear about what we want in our lives. It's going to be fantastic. I can stick the link for that into the chat if you want.
Yeah,
That'll be great.
I'll pop it in with the replay as well.
And as always, you are always welcome in my unmuted lounge where we do things like this once a month.
I
Oh,
love your
twice a month,
activities.
actually.
I've joined a couple of times and every time I come away with something that's really gorgeous.
Yeah, I think I just try to think about when I do these journaling sessions, it's just like try to disrupt things a little bit because that's how we learn and that's how we grow is when the pattern, the normal pattern just gets interrupted. And whether that's with humor or whether it's with and other journaling techniques, that
Mm.
it's a really good thing to do. I'll put my link
Mm.
in for
The
my
unmuted lounge.
unmuted lounge.
Mm.
I've
It's
not
actually
yet
gonna,
got to one yet, but
yeah,
I hope to soon.
Yeah,
I'm looking.
they're really good good fun.
Okay,
And
there's the unmuted
yeah,
lounge.
disruptive is a good way of thinking of
Mm.
describing it. Because I'm always thinking, yeah, I've got my shit together, and then you give me a and then you give me a challenge, and I go, all right.
Because there's always more levels. We can, we can always take it to a higher level, can't we? Personal
Yeah,
growth is like that. It's great. It's one of the great things about it.
yeah, beautiful. Um, anything else? Because I've got one question for you, which is next week I'm here. Do we want to do a play date next Sunday? And because then I go to Australia and everything gets a little bit more challenging. So I was thinking about doing a little one next Sunday just to wrap up um, the Sunday evening sessions. But then when I'm in Australia, it's going to be a bit more difficult. What I was thinking is like maybe about 10 o'clock your time. So we could do like well, it would be your morning coffee and I would be,
You
I
be-
know you'll be working on Sunday mornings, won't you, Felicia? So.
Um, I will. Oh, I thought you meant 10 p.m. there. I was like, oh my God, I'm really
No,
hungry.
God, no. I'm not. No. Do you know why? Because that's like 7 a.m. in Australia. No. Um, yeah, so I think I'll just
But
do
don't work it around me. Just do whatever you need to do. I
yeah.
can do the catch-ups.
Yeah, I might do one or two while I'm in Australia because I've got a few things on my mind. But yeah, just next week will be the last one at this time for this year. And then I'll do a couple from Australia when I'm over there. And
And just to confuse you even more, next Saturday night our clocks go back.
I know, don't even get me started. My head is spinning trying to work out the time zones. I think Australia's already changed their time, so it's going to be a joy.
Indeed.
All right, I will, if there's nothing else, I will stop recording and we can have our after party. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And
Thank
thank you both
you.
for coming and participating so wonderfully. I really enjoyed it.
Me too. Me too. Thank you.